Hello there, ghosts and ghouls. Oh, there's messages from Poppy. Not gonna watch because I'm still struggling to get up, but I just figured this would be the way to. No, I messaged you on Discord yesterday morning to ask to tell you something. Streaming, anyways. I hope you had fun. I'm going to get up and try to make breakfast. Well, have fun with breakfast. I'll see if I can remember. I imagine Discord has been doing its thing again. Sometimes I just don't get notifications, and I really want to figure out why the hell that is. I know why I don't get notifications when I'm, like, streaming and stuff like that. That's because of the streamer mode, and that makes sense to me. I can understand then, but I don't always have OBS open. It's weird. But we'll see if I remember. If not, message me on, like, Twitter or something, Poppy. But regardless, today we've got Xenoblade Chronicles to play with. We were on our path to defeating a giant Telethia of some sort. So I guess we'll get to see what that's like soon enough here. But first we gotta switch over to the game to play it. Okay, I've just always feeling bad about having to do stuff like that because I always worry. Yeah, I do have Riki in party. Take care, though. Oh, I pressed the button a little too early, sorry. That might have cut out my voice, I don't know. But, yeah. In general, it's better to go with, like, something that has a more permanent sense, like Twitter over Twitch, because Twitch, after enough messages go through, like, old messages get deleted. Like, they're still technically there in the VOD, but, like, for me, while I'm doing this stream, anything that's, like, really old and gets, like, buried in chat messages will just not be there anymore if it gets active enough. So it's usually better to just do, like, Twitter or something like that. It's more about the way Twitch handles messages than anything. But yes, let us return. Now, I've been away for a bit. Telethia is discovered in the depths of Machna Forest. Melia runs ahead, swearing to take revenge. There's a type of food called albutro that you can get in Machna. What? Albutro is a monster? Mew was just about to eat some. If some other Napon can make that same mistake, it could be fatal. We could have gone to eat it and ended up getting eaten myself. Do something about it. What? Magic stones calling me. Oh, hi Majestic, how you doing? Lovely eyes. Thank you. Let's see. think we just need to go out into the open world and attack things for a bit. I remember I had to do some grinding for the boss fight. That's not gonna work. But yeah, how you doing, Majestic? I think I selected the wrong audio device. Is Xenoblade the same kind of game as Breath of the Wild? No, not really. It's... Honestly, if I could compare it to any game, it's a lot like Final Fantasy XII. Which, if you don't know what Final Fantasy XII is probably going to be... confusing? Here, I'll just get into combat. It'll make more sense that way. So, combat in Xenoblade is real-time. And it plays almost like someone was trying to make, like, a MMO, but they ended up making it single-player. You're doing fine? That's great.
Ryan, it's swoop, not sweep. Did you even try to go to school?
Yeah, Rhyme is cleaner, so like sweeping.
Why do I waste my time?
But yeah, this game does have an open world. And this game in particular came out on the Wii. But it got like a remaster here on the Switch. It also had a port on the 3DS for some reason.
Riki is hero bomb, so feel no fear.
This one's mine.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
This one's mine. Powering up. Now it's right time.
Riki is here, yes?
Bring it on.
Get everything poisoned.
Things are really heating up.
Scarlet, fire it up. Now it's right time. Bring it on. Come on.
Oh yeah, another thing is that none of the characters in this game stay quiet, ever.
Alright, now tear 'em up.
Follow behind Riki. No bomb down, next fall into hero bomb. Riki so secret, no bomb special move.
Focus on guarding.
I'm mostly just grinding because I've encountered a fight where, like, I don't have enough, like, damage potential to really get anywhere good. Okay, for me, I probably want to inflict bleed right now.
Okay. My rifle's getting hotter.
There we go. Now Ryan has some health.
Everyone getting happy joy.
There we go. Decent drops for that fight. A little closer than I would have preferred it to be. But for the most part, it's sort of like a real-time RPG. It can be hard to comment on the gameplay, because there's not much to comment on.
Let me at 'em.
Don't let a single one escape.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
We make a great team.
There we go. At the very least, I'm at a decent enough level where I'm not, like, just getting completely demolished. Earlier when I was going through this area, it was not easy. You try to get your levels up, and then you just get slapped around, basically. Eventually, I got higher in level. Let's see, so we're all level 32 right now. I think the boss that I was looking at was level 36, so we probably don't want to fight it until about that point.
Riki is here.
Leave it to Ryan.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Eat this! Eat this! Now it's right time.
Riki's too hot.
Bring it on!
We're starting to look like a team.
With you and me here, what do you expect?
Riki getting serious.
Powering up. Now it's right time.
I'm not doing too
Oof,
Sorry, I got focus.
that's not good. There we go.
Take them down in one fell sweep.
Rhine, it's swoop, not sweep. Did you even try to go to school?
Yeah, Rhyme is cleaner. So like sweeping.
Why do I waste my time?
Alright. I think we can... Ooh, there's a quest thing there. Gonna want to do that. Where is it here? Ah. Obviously that is how you do quests. Just jump off large, whatever that was, cliffs.
We're starting to look like a team.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Don't get too excited, Riki.
Okay, we can fight one of those things, but we don't want to fight those. Those are level 96. That would just be death. I've already died enough times in this game. Alright. I think we stole something decent. I'm not sure.
Don't get too excited, Riki. Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
None of them are linked, it looks like. But they're close enough together where if I was to aggro one of them, I think I'd aggro all.
Riki is hero bomb, so feel no fear.
Let me at 'em.
Don't let a single one escape.
Riki is so excited.
This one's mine.
Hero bomb, always take charge.
Bring it on.
These things are really big and intimidating looking, but they're not actually that threatening in my experience.
Follow Riki. Riki, Riki.
Yeah! Rhyme time!
Let's see.
So back! Scholar!
I'm on it.
Alright, now that it's on break, Ryan should be able to topple it.
And it's fine.
Always take charge. Riki shows different no one special move.
That topple went well.
Give me some space.
I'm not actually sure what paralysis does in this game.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Okay, let's get going.
I think I can check through, like, tutorials, though. They've got, like, everything on here. Hmm. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's, like, status ailments at all. Paralysis. Offers a certain percent chance that auto attacks will fail. Also disables double attacks and counter attacks. That can be useful. Let's see. Interesting. Thank goodness for Ryan's aggro. I can just offer like a billion different status ailments. But I can only seem to have three debuffs on an enemy at one given time.
Ricky's so excited.
This one's mine.
Ricky's strong.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Ooh, more armor. That's always nice to have.
So feel no fear.
I don't want anyone dying.
This one's mine.
It's very important to always make sure you've got the right armor for the right situation, especially where I want to be. The Telethia fight that I did, I was seriously underleveled for and definitely not geared up for. Because I basically got just melted. Let's see.
Keep on rolling. No be slow, Ryan.
Yo!
It is binded. It could probably use some paralysis.
Okay.
Oh, it resisted. Well, let's inflict break. I mistimed that.
Okay. Perfect. Ryan, you did it.
Ryan steal Ricky's one.
Got letters saying it was sorry.
Antics make Ricky proud.
Okay. Let's get going.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Well, we finished that quest. Got a few extra quests to complete. If we can complete every quest, I think maybe that should give us enough experience to have the ability to just finish up, I think.
Ricky sneaky. Ricky find item. Holy, keep on rolling.
Oh, it toppled him.
Now we're working as one.
You like that?
Ryan,
That was a beauty.
Easy to ride.
dance makes all into hero bomb. Ricky sneaky.
Okay. There we go.
You and me here, we're just powering up.
Wait, don't rush off.
Hero bomb. Ricky find goodies.
We make a great team.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
We need to find more of the Lotus. I don't see any more stuff here. I keep forgetting that that's a different thing. So there's quest stuff there. There's also quest stuff further ahead. For now, let's just keep going ahead and maybe we can find something. The more quests that we complete, the more experience points we have. And the more experience points, the more likely we're not going to die immediately to the Telethia. Oh yeah, that giant dinosaur thing. most of the time when you see a high level monster, they're not like something that aggro's like this. But that is the exception. Thankfully, it also moves super slow, so if it was to spot me, I think I could outrun it. Oh, there's a quest thing back there. I'll head back there soon enough, then. Just got a number of quests to do here. Oh, that's a new landmark. I guess if I die here, I can always come back then. So, given the levels of those two... yeah, probably unlikely to die unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Okay, Ryan's got damage immunity, so he should be good for a while in terms of healing. Alright. Ooh. Did we get any additionals? I don't think we did. Oh. We did get someone in the battle. A few extras in the battle. That's not good. Not the greatest situation to be in. Up. Not going well. Right. We took the big guy out. Now we gotta take out everyone else. I mean, they got a lot of health. There we go.
Let's stay alert.
A few different items for that. A little on the rough side, though.
Riki is hero bomb, so feel no fear.
Don't let a single one escape.
Move it to right.
Riki sneaky.
Now we're working as one.
You said it, Charlotte.
Bind it so it can't possibly aggro anyone else. So that's the issue we ran into last time. It like aggroed some other bunch of enemies. You can't really do anything that...
My turn. My rifle's getting hotter.
Alright. So it's broken, we just need to topple it proper. There we go, Ryan.
Now we're working as one.
It's 'cause Riki make Riki proud.
Let's not lose.
Yeah, we didn't do so bad that time around.
Team.
Oh, we gotta kill a few of them.
Riki find item.
Poison it real quick. Hopefully topple it. There we go. I wonder if I learned any new abilities for Riki, because Riki has some really solid moves.
This one soon gets sleepy. Riki shows secret Nobun special move. Riki feel faster.
Don't get too excited, Ricky.
Riki find goodies.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Alright. Let's check the skill trees we got. Friends now. All low value items... allows low value items to be offered when trading. Oh, that's nice. Let's see, anything I can level up? Let's level that up. Let's see. Increases the stat at random. I think that could be useful. I just don't have enough to get a lot of it. Battle Soul. Sacrifice half of HP to fill talent gauge. Ugh. Summon Aqua. Tempest Kick. Airwaves deal damage. Removes enemy buffs after Gale Slash. That can be potentially useful. Just one more of the lotuses, and then I'm done with that. Those two are linked, apparently.
My rifle's getting hotter.
You beat the thought reading dragon, right? No, not yet. I'm still grinding up to get to a level where I can realistically fight it.
What do you expect?
So I'm basically just beating up on these giant
Eat this!
ogre things.
Powering up!
It's no
Not a problem!
How are you doing, Osai? Here just to watch Riki destroy worlds. Doing fine. That's good. Oop, it turned around.
Riki, well done.
So soon finish?
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Man, what a bunch
Man,
of
we got
jokers.
like a bunch of armor pieces with all this. Anything that poor Riki can equip. Oh, a few of these actually. Panther type. Panther bottoms. We've actually got some decent gear for Riki now. His stats are slightly less messy. What did this change again? Oh yeah, it changed what we have on our back. I don't think we had anything that fit like the overall mechanical theme. The gear's just there to limit him. This is the true power of Riki. They really want me to, like, actually deal with the fashion in this game, don't they? Because they're always, like, pointing out, oh, you have these new things that you can try right here. It's like, okay, I guess. I should probably actually fashion up Shulk, because he looks kind of weird with what he had. We can just give him his default gear just fine. If we want him to look ridiculous for a cutscene, we can do that later. Not much really looks ridiculous on her. But that's probably because she just looks ridiculous to begin with. We got middle type 3, I guess we can put him in. Oh, it even changes his hairstyle. Ryan could probably also use a proper armor setup. I don't think we have much of the M100, though it does look cool. They don't really have a whole lot of, like, helmets that cover faces in this game, do they? A lot of it is just, like, you can put on some goggles. Ugh. Alright, oh. Goggles are all you need, apparently. And thank you. Ugh, a lot of these are just... Colony 6 era? Isn't that what she started with? I think we've got a lot of that stuff, so maybe we can gun for that style. Though oddly enough, when it comes to the chest piece, we only have type 1 and 3. Guess we have all type 3. I do wish it kept our spot on here, though, because it is a little finicky. There we go, I guess. Now everyone's got fashion. And I guess they will kind of stop looking like random messes of armor. At least for the time being. The only exception is Riki. But he needs those spiky... ears? Hands? I'm not sure what they are. Ear hands? I need to beat up local wildlife. I like how everyone has actual outfits and Riki just looks like he rolled to a junkyard. Well, everyone else is too nervous about their fashion, but meanwhile, Riki is confident. He knows he's fashionable. Then again, Shulk's armor tends to look like he just threw whatever he found on. Not a lot of it is actually very good. We got a lot. What's Ricky's race called again? Nopon or something like that? One day I hope we find one that has a super deep voice. Something tells me you'd like the Lalafell in Final Fantasy XIV then. Because they're like all these really tiny things and they've got like the deepest voices. Except for like one character that sounds like he breathes helium on the daily.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Let's stay alert.
Alright, there's a thing I can beat up for quests.
Don't get too excited, Riki. Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
You and me here, what do you expect?
Oh, he spun.
Who else wants some?
Okay, let's get going.
We need more of those masks, though. And, like, a lot of them, too. I can't help but wonder if there was ever consideration for, like, actually making an MMO in this style. I'm beating up Jawas.
I'm powering up.
Ryan, don't be so greedy. My rifle's getting hotter. I'm not doing too well.
I'm right next to you.
Give me some space. Heal round. No loose spirit.
I'm curious what the affinity chart's gonna look like after all of this.
I'm not doing too well.
Every time I hear Ryan talk, I think of the video of him jumping. You just think of alley-oop.
Who else wants some?
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
There's like a lot of videos and of like the Xenoblade stuff, and a grand majority of it is Ryan either making bad jokes or jumping. Let's see, there was something I was going to do. I think I was gonna look at this, yeah. As it should be. Okay, so... Riki right now does not have a whole lot of affinity with anyone. Shulk has amazing affinity with Rhine. And pretty good affinity with Sharla. Dunban's kind of neutral. Melia is pretty neutral. Charlotte has pretty decent stuff with both Shulk and Rhine. It's hard to have empathy with insects. Are you saying that because Riki has neutral feelings about everyone? There's a lot of quest stuff here. Riki is just too powerful. Those have to be below or something. Maybe above? No. There must be a cave or something. He did it. He said the thing. He went alley-oop. We're all gonna die. Riki and Ryan combo is too powerful. I never played Xenoblade, so I only see Kevin's avatar and I'm being mind-effed. Oh yeah! Kevin uses Riki as his avatar. Where's the special move where Ryan slam dunks Riki? I think it would be hilarious if they actually had it, so like, if you got a high enough affinity, you got like special moves between characters, but it also if you did low enough affinity with certain characters, they'd have special moves. Ryan would just have to slam dunk Riki into other monsters. And welcome, Kishiru. How are you doing? That chain attack was supposed to do a little more than that. It ended up just doing that and killing the thing. I think at this point it's more likely that Riki slam dunks the monsters. Hmm? Oh, hello. Poison arrow, huh? Just chilling with hot chocolate? That sounds pretty good. I haven't had hot chocolate in a while. Unfortunately, it's not quite the weather for that. Given that I've got the AC blasting in the background. Is it this hot already? Oh yeah. Let's see, you use Celsius. I think last time it was like 20 degrees Celsius and 95% humidity from what I checked. So yeah, not fun. 20 is low? Is it? 20 degrees Celsius? It's like 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That's still pretty hot for me. Then again, where I lived, that is highly unusual, I think. But with the 95% humidity, it definitely screws things up anyways. Spring temp? Fair enough. I guess it's also a matter of personal preference. Some things seem hotter to other people. For me, I can't really deal with that. I think the highest has been over here where I'm at is like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The hottest I've seen it here is roughly, I think it was 92. Yeah, like 92 degrees Fahrenheit was about the highest I've seen here. Though back in Washington, the highest I saw was 110. That was a miserable day. Guess humidity is nothing to scoff at, though. No, humidity makes everything feel worse. If it's hot, it's, like, unbearably hot with high humidity. If it's cold, it's unbearably cold with high humidity. You just don't want humidity. And AC is not popular in Poland? Oh. Maybe you're just stronger than I am. Not really, I'd buy it. Fair enough.
Okay, let's get going.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
But for the flat ad cost, need a standing one, it costs like 2 to 3K. Oof. I mean, it would cost about that much to get one for my place as well. But I'm using one of those window ACs because it's just so much easier that way. Because the ventilation system in the house I'm in is not very good. It doesn't reach the upper part of the house at all. Couldn't mount that since I'm renting. I mean, this one didn't really require mounting. It's just kind of lodged into the windowsill. You just close the thing on it. Oh, I got hit with slow. Pretty good chain damage right there. If at any point, like... Oh my god, I was mistaken. What do you mean? Actually, they cost 2 to 3K in local currency. But in local currency. What would that make it out to be in US dollars then?
I don't want anyone dying out there.
It's Rhine time. $500 give or take? That's actually not too bad. Like a new console. I think you'd get more use out of a AC system overall. If they ever do make like a Xenoblade like MMO though, I think I'd definitely make a character that's like a Napon. I really like these things. I'd still beat myself about using it because of environmental issues. Fair enough. Like, it uses tons of electricity, and most of it is from burning in Poland. Interesting. That I didn't know. I'm not sure where the majority of American power comes from. I think I wouldn't be surprised if it was, like, varied. Actually, we actually had energy problems a couple years back in the worst summer. Really?
Nicely done.
Ricky sneaky fires!
Man, we really bullied this thing. It was just stuck in the topple position. Nothing for consumers, but the corporations had blockades in places. Oh, that sounds awful.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Let's stay alert.
Quest completed. This good feeling, methinks can get better now. Okay. So we got that quest dealt with. Yeah, because it was so hot and dry, the river levels were at all-time low. So they couldn't cool the power stations. Interesting. It's always interesting hearing about the things that have happened around the world. Basically, our energy infrastructure is in agony. Makes sense. But to be honest, most stuff is. In Poland specifically, or just all around? In Poland. Emphasis on the O. Gotta love it when you accidentally capitalize the wrong letter. Oh yeah, giant dinosaur. I wonder if we're actually level enough to deal with the Telethia now. We're certainly not level enough to deal with that dinosaur. Or... I don't know how to pronounce that. Crickets. What kind of offering could PPK want to make with these? Imagine, for example, trying to ban abortion once every 2 years despite people not being for it. I mean, that... While that's not exactly what happens here in America, it's close. It's pretty close. For some reason, that is a really touchy subject. Alright. Riki is good, but we need Shulk for this battle. or promoting the fertility and having kids by giving you $120 a month for every kid you get until they're 18. That is interesting. Oh, I'm bound. It's basically bribing for people's votes. Sounds like it. Do what you gotta do for money. I gotta play as Riki. Charla. No, I gotta warn Charla.
This is not good. Okay, sure. Got it. Bring it on. You're good, guys. Fight 3 times as hard.
What am I gonna do with you?
We're doing decent damage against this thing, but man, it has a lot of health? Why is Riki so much tankier than everyone else? I don't know.
Watch out.
Shulk, are you serious?
Not good, guys.
Riki is just the good.
Good, guys.
This next time.
Chala. Hit them hard next time.
Thanks.
Pull yourself together. Yeah. Okay. We can definitely do this. I missed. Shulk.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Split edge. Eat this.
We're just constantly missing now.
Can you still fight?
All right. Thank you.
Can you still fight?
Come on. Like a heel. Dive so much. Eat this.
Good to go.
Oh no. Shulk.
Forget about it.
Thank you.
I'm not doing
Do
too
this.
Put stuff in perspective when you consider that the average salary is $900 to $1,000 net.
Dream edge. I know. Wow, down. Chala.
My turn. Little blast. Okay, perfect.
Nicely done.
Ouch. So half of the population earns less.
Thank you.
Ugh. That is unfortunate.
My rifle's getting
I see it.
Minimum salary is 500. Oof.
Powering up. Shadow Eye. Eat this. Miss. Right? Come on. Too quick for me.
Oh.
Backslash. Eat this.
I'm just constantly missing.
A vision.
So many visions.
You can do better than that.
I'm alright, thank you. Split edge. No backslash. Now we're getting started.
There's so much going on in this fight. We're not dying immediately, so there's that, but this isn't going well.
Shulk, are you serious? Thanks, I'm all right now. Now! Shulk! Forget about it. My rifle's getting hotter. Heal bullet! Go!
Man, he does not like Charla.
You can do it. Shulk, are you serious? Don't worry about it.
What? Ryan?
Forget it.
How many times is he gonna channel? Jeez.
We need it. Shulk, are you serious? Keep at it. Thanks, I'm all right now. Now!
Oh, now Ryan's just gonna get beat up.
Don't jump the gun now.
Jelly has a Pokemon named Gold. Oh, what is it? Don't know? As in, like, you don't know the Pokemon, or just the... didn't play... I see. Charlotte's about to topple over.
Hit 'em hard next time. Thank you. Not good, guys.
Oh yeah, she does play in Japanese, which makes it a little hard.
Charlotte, hang in there.
I'm okay.
This isn't going well. Right, you're a lifesaver.
Wait, don't rush off. Let's give it our all.
We can definitely do this. What came up? This is the Monado power.
I thought I was a goner then.
I'm having a lot of trouble purging this.
Shulk, are you serious?
What about me?
Right.
I'm really feeling it.
Shulk, that's good.
Powering up. Losing ain't on the cards today. Right, let's see what you're made of. We can definitely do this.
I'm still having trouble grasping the logic of boss fights in JRPGs. Fair enough, really. You're such a damage sponge. This one especially, like, whoa.
Okay, Ryan. Bring it on. Let's edge. Cool. Let's do it.
Streamed Final Fantasy VII Remake yesterday, and it reminded me of this.
Thank you.
Oh, did we finish it? Oh, we actually did it.
What the?
Dino Beast brought back thing!
You've got to be kidding me.
It's no good. My ether shots are having no effect.
Its regenerative power is too much.
Are you not going into this fight expecting to win? No, I wasn't.
Destroying the Telethia is beyond us. We should cut our losses and mourn those who perished.
Never, Melia. The men you lost, I can tell they were dear to you. I know only too well that desire for revenge. And the crushing pain of losing those close to you. I can't stand by and let another person experience what I have. This monster is going down. I'll trap him with the Monado. Then the rest of you hit the Telethia with everything you have.
Thank you.
Ready?
Alright, have fun, Kishiru, with the sleep. Here we are fighting it again at full health. Okay, it's broken. Topple it,
I'm on it.
and then daze it.
Not so fast.
Got it.
Phantasma named a Litwick after you? Oh, Litwick is from Black and White, if I recall. Still a fitting Pokemon to do that with, though. There we go. 9,000 damage. I used it in my team against the Elite Four. Actually really like it. They're getting its line. Yeah, I remember liking it too. I think I'm getting used to this fight now. Alright, it's broken. Topple it again. And daze it. Then we'll wail on it.
Nice.
We did it! This'll leave a mark. Shake your edge! Dream edge!
Oh, I used the wrong thing. Alright, remove its aura. We're actually doing decent damage now that I've figured out the loop. How to Shulk level 33? What do you mean? You didn't use them at all during the grinding? I think it's a total party EXP thing, as opposed to like most games where like they have to be out. Because I noticed that even Dunban is leveled up, and I haven't used him at all. Am I complaining? No, that's actually really nice. It is very convenient. Oh no, Riki.
Now! Dumban!
Bites on this! Now, Melia! Finish him!
How dare they nerf Riki for this scene? Just annihilated the thing.
Brilliant thinking. Even though the Telethia can absorb large amounts of ether energy and regenerate at an incredible rate, absorbing so much energy caused it to implode.
Who would have thought? Brute force wins again. Nothing like an old-fashioned scrap. Dixon would have been proud.
It was the only way I could think of. If there had been another way...
Don't listen to Dunban. Soon you and that Monado will be unstoppable.
It's like a Tephra cave. It was almost natural, instinctive. The Monado responded to me, and I harnessed a new power.
You'll get your chance, Shulk. We'll turn that face mech on into scrap.
I know. That's what keeps me going.
Hoggard, Garin, Damil Aizel. Are you there? I did it. It's dead. Did you see? I thank you for your aid in my cause. Justice has been served.
You're welcome. Besides, it was mostly you.
Dino Beast! Hereupon Riki ready for round 2. Hey, the fight over already? No, Riki not no!
I'm afraid it's all finished.
We couldn't have done it without you, brave little hereupon.
Riki brave! Rhine also a little brave. Riki happy?
Riki's just willing to share the spoils of war. They should be pleased.
Hereupon Riki be proud! Hereupon Riki tough guy!
Hereupon Riki, bestest!
Look at him. Barely hit a toe and he gets all the praise.
Let him have his glory. A few days ago, the villagers wouldn't give him the time of day. Besides, won't you miss him just a little bit?
Chief Dunga, Riki beat Dino Beast. Does Riki still have debt?
No, Riki, your debts are repaid. However, while you were gone, your little pawns ate like ravenous Oluga. It set Chief Dunga back quite a bit. No pawn, no frontier village. A new prophecy has been told. Our hereupon slayer of Dino Beast will further his legend by accompanying the Hum-Hum on their travels and bringing peace to the lands of Bayones.
Oh, Riki never hear this.
It was prophesied many years ago.
Chief lying. Chief make a prophecy 1 minute ago. Oh, Riki mad.
Riki, go with these people. For the sake of the village, you must go. My instinct is never wrong.
Oh.
Do not not worry, Riki. Your little ponds will be taken care of.
Dadapon stomach rumble. Dadapon need food. Dadapon need food now.
Dada? Riki, what on Bionis is going on?
Friends, meet Riki, Wifey Pon, and Little Pon.
You have got to be joking.
Wife and children. Riki, how old are you?
Riki have 40 years. Oh, friends look puzzled.
Ricky's 40 years old.
Just surprised.
Riki! Oka borrow monies for Little Pond's food. Chief Danga know best. Riki must work for Little Ponds to have good life.
Riki will. Okay, Oka. Riki, happy to join friends.
Ryan happy too. Come on, Furball.
You don't look very happy, Ryan.
Now you can return with your head held high, my dear.
Indeed. Thank you, Dunga. My thanks for your gracious help.
Not at all. Peace has been restored to the Makna region. On behalf of all Nopon, thank you.
Chief Dunga is very fond of Melia.
Same hom-hom, different world. Not fair if you ask me.
Chief Dunga, will you kindly grant these Homs passage to Erith Sea? It is my promise to them.
Without question. These hom-hom fought valiantly in aid of our village. And a request by you, my dear, cannot go unanswered. I shall inform the villagers at once.
You are too kind. The chief has spoken. You should depart for Erith Sea at once. Prepare your things and see me when you are ready.
We did it. Riki had a family. Knew he was old. Thought he was there in the creation of the universe. But I didn't think he had a family. He does, and from the looks of things, he also has a lot of kids. Like, a lot of them. So we now probably doing the thing Kish was talking about. Oh. Maybe. He had an awful lot of them too. Like it looked like 5. That's 5 little Rickies. And apparently they put him right back in the debt that he was in. Oh! I actually can see this heart to heart. 5 Rickies spread out into the world. It should be a side DLC where you just play as Ricky's children. Oh, a quest. Being all alone makes me feel lonely at night. That way me want some pets. Catch me some ash foxes. We want 4 of them to cuddle. Please get them for me. I already have them. Here you go. These foxes wild now, but me show them lots of love. Hug them lots and then they will be tamed soon. I love having everything I need for a quest before the quest starts. I think he's gonna learn the hard way that they're wild animals.
What will you do now?
I would like to repay you for your help. Permit me to act as your guide to Erith Sea.
Of course. We'd love you to.
But I must warn you. Erith Sea is vast. Do you know where you wish to go?
There's a dark tower at the head of the Bionis. I saw it in a vision. That's where I must go.
A dark tower? Then we need not search at all.
So you've heard of it?
Heard of it? I have seen it. A dark tower at the head of the Bionis. Only one place fits that description. So you know it? I believe what you saw was Prison Island.
Prison Island. Dixon said the same thing.
Indeed. Melia, have you ever been there?
I have not set foot upon the island.
Heard of it? I
don't
am
know
it.
Prison Island is sealed. No one may enter without Imperial sanction.
Imperial sanction, eh? That means we'll be needing someone to grant us entry. I've heard that Erith Sea is home to an empire ruled by the High Entier. They might be our best chance.
You are knowledgeable for a Homs.
Sanctions? Empires? Anyone help here?
A sanction is permission from someone important. An empire must be a place ruled by an emperor. In other words, we need an emperor's permission to enter the island.
This emperor, is he important?
Long before we Homs built the colonies, a group of so-called royal types, or imperials, ruled our lands. Think of them like the heads of our colony, but with much greater influence and power.
Now I get it. Dunban knows more than a textbook.
Are you kidding? That's first year Homs history, Ryan.
I might have slept through that class. So when do we get to meet these High Entier folks?
You are so... Oh, forget it. First, we must travel to the Imperial capital.
We'll see how easy it is to see this emperor.
My promise was to be your guide. I will not break it.
Is Ryan like primal?
Isn't that the...
The shortcut to Erith Sea? Yes.
Did they find him out in the wilderness? No, I think the best way to describe Ryan is heart of gold, dumb of ass. He's not very bright, but he definitely has his heart in the right place. Have become a little far-sighted recently, undoubtedly from reading in dark places while lying down. If me had Upa Ember, me could use it as reading light. Friends, please go get me a little ember. 3 embers, just in case I lose some. Interesting. Ryan's power comes from his stupidity. The stupider he is, the stronger he is. Eventually he'll be too powerful. Even the sun hate Berry Jammy. That probably because Berry Jammy hate Berry Jammy. Berry Jammy is a stupid name. Doesn't sound like Nopon. That's why everyone bully me. Oh. I feel sorry for this Nopon. Oh, that's the item they offer. Jeez. It would appear that they do, yes. Oh no, I'm offering the... Hmm. Jesus. You know, I got 1,000,000,001 different items for...
Whee!
Apparently this can be used at some point, but... Okay. So we did get that, actually. Hmm. It has the most maximum stuff, so we'll do with that. We can send you to Aerith Sea in a flash of light. Are you ready to go? Yes. He wouldn't be the only one. There's probably a few Nupon like that. Hmm.
What is it?
Friends, jumping ball! All go to Aerith.
Jump? In that? You're nuts, Furball.
You have nothing to fear. This will take us to Aerith Sea.
Everyone's going in and Rand's just like, oh no. For a dumb person, Ryan seems to have the most common sense. Suppose it depends on what common sense is in this world. I think that's another chapter done. I don't know what that cutscene was about.
Who would have thought Aerith Sea was right on top of Riki's village? Dive deep enough, you can reach their tree.
Perhaps you should try.
Might do. Haven't decided yet.
Is something wrong?
Aren't you curious? About why we're going to Prison Island, I mean.
It is not common for Homs to visit this region. You may have good reason, but forgive me. I do not pry into other people's business.
It's definitely bugging her, Shulk.
How dare you, you clown?
It's okay, Melia. We're not strangers anymore.
Okay, what is a hom? It's a human, but just named different
Well,
because human doesn't sound cool.
You were right.
So then you'll listen to our story?
Yes. Tell me why you were here.
Basically, it all started when...
So she is not a hom. I guess she has to be something else, given the way she speaks.
I'd heard about the Mechon assault on the lower regions, but did not know the situation was so grave. How lucky we are. Hey, what's that?
Prison Island.
You are looking at Prison Island.
So that's Prison Island.
Yes. And that is the Imperial capital, Alchemoth.
Maybe she just has a
Just
god
me,
complex? Maybe.
A floating city's a bit weird.
Built with superior defenses in mind.
Incredible. What technology makes this possible?
I do not know, and I've never had the need to.
You don't know? It doesn't freak you out?
You can eat bread without knowing how to bake it. Makes sense to me.
You will need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island.
Okay.
We will travel to the capital first.
And how do you expect us to get up there? Fly?
There is a transporter up ahead. We can use that.
Like a teleporter?
We've been deep sea diving. Now we're gonna fly? This place gives me the creeps. I guess we don't have a choice. Right. Onwards to the capital.
Still,
What is it, Dunban?
it's a sight to behold. Those look like anti-Mechon defense systems.
This game is really pretty. I know I've said that like a billion times already, but it is outstanding just to look at. The levels of this area seem mostly about the same as me. I can't help but wonder what all of this must have looked like on the original Wii version. I imagine the Wii couldn't have handled this much graphical fidelity. Straight up teleported. I don't know why, but I'm reminded of, like, Phantasy Star Online when I see this. It's another whitetail. They both really fluffy. Riki want to use them as pillows. We take them back and sleep. Oh, hello.
I'm not doing too well. My rifle's getting hotter. I'm not doing too well. Hail blast! Clear!
I'm right next to you. Now it's right.
That's a few enemies all in one area. It's odd how the stealthiest character is the tankiest. Yeah, I was looking at his health and it's like weirdly high. Like I've got the highest health pool right now. There we go. That could have gone a lot worse. Whoa. Ryan, it looks like we got some gear for you. It's not the greatest. Oh, I can't equip this because it's medium. But Ryan can have a new headpiece. Well, I like how that looks. Extends poison duration when dealt to an enemy. That's not too bad. There we go. The story zone. Cutscene time.
Who are these guys?
Are those wings on their head? They must be high Entia.
Welcome home, Lady Melia.
Lady?
Huh?
Thank you, Captain. These Homs and this Nopon are my guests. See them safely to the guest quarters. Give them anything they need.
As you wish. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Melia, are you?
Flashback time. Or flash forward time.
Melia,
I cannot speak now, but I shall fulfill my promise.
I understand.
I will arrange for an audience with the Emperor. Will you wait?
We won't move an inch. Trust me.
My thanks.
Lady Melia, he says. Shulk, you thinking the same as me?
Whatever her position is here, Melia won't let us down.
I'm sure you're right.
More of these guys.
Hmm? Are they attacking us?
I must report the Telethia's defeat to His Majesty and request entry to Prison Island. Shulk is depending on me. I must hurry to the audience chamber.
Then why do you keep stopping in place? I am now Melia. Oh.
You say the second consort's child survived her ordeal?
Forgive me, First Consort. I, Tyrea, vow to see your orders fulfilled.
Whilst she's in the capital, do not underestimate the lengths to which His Majesty and the child's loathsome goons will go. How, pray tell, will you avoid the guards?
I will do whatever it takes.
Oh, your stupidity bores me.
Your Highness,
Enough of your drivel!
We will have our chance when she stakes her claim to the throne.
Bird people politics. In sci-fi world. Oh. Okay, this looks really cool. They've got a mural of the Bionis and Mechonis fighting. All sorts of cool architecture. Ascension Hall? Whoa, is that supposed to be like pure ether down there?
Melia Antiqua, First Princess, has returned, Your Majesty.
Raise your head.
Your Majesty.
Do I have to play as her? For now, yeah.
The Telethia rained havoc on countless veteran knights. You triumphed where they could not. I find it difficult to suppress these feelings of pride for you, my kin.
But, Your Majesty, I failed to return with any of the subjects you entrusted to me. My inexperience cost them their lives.
We will grieve for them, but it could not have been avoided. It was their duty and honor to fight beside you. They were all aware of your limits.
Emperor!
Keep those feelings of frustration close to you. It will help you to remember the debt you owe to those that have fallen.
Your Majesty, concerning such debts, there were others who aided me.
The Homs and Nopon that accompanied you to the capital, they have been arrested by Imperial security.
Shulk and his companions?
Yes, for reasons pertaining to the weapon this Shulk possesses.
Shulk's weapon? Do you mean the Monado?
So it is true. If that weapon is truly the Monado, we shall be forced to take action.
Why?
So this Monado is
There
bad?
is a legend, passed down through the generations, of a divine weapon, the Monado. It is said that the Bionis itself bestows the blade upon a chosen one. However, if the chosen one is black of heart, he will cause the destruction of the High Entia.
Among High Entia exist the good and bad alike. Homs and Nopon are no different. If this boy is the chosen one.
The Divine Seer's interrogation will reveal where his allegiances lie.
So you intend to keep them confined?
We must.
Father, I mean, Your Majesty. I assure you, Shulk is of pure heart.
As my successor, you will play a role of great importance. Calm your spirit and be patient.
Well, I guess she is not a Hom. Nope, looks like she's a High Entia.
Dear sister, I can see the Emperor's words have confused you.
Brother.
His Majesty has spoken. He recognizes you as the Crown Princess. You are to be the next ruler of the High Entia.
Me? And not you?
Yes. The Emperor asked for my counsel, and I told him as I tell you now. You will make a fine Empress. There is no one more suited to leading our people. You proved that when you dispatched the Telethia.
I don't know what to...
Melia.
But the soldiers? I am not fit to rule. I should visit their families and beg for pardon.
Melia, you know that this is not allowed.
I know. But it does nothing for the guilt I feel.
It is as the Emperor said. Grieve their departing, and engrave in your heart their great deeds.
I will.
I don't think she gets the point. They don't care if Shulk is bad or not. They want him
question these
on their side.
things,
Yes.
But take pride in who you are. The Emperor has chosen wisely in you, Melia.
That seems to be what
I
he was
am
saying.
to be Crown Princess.
Yes, you are. The Ministries of Research and Records are united in support of His Majesty's decision. I, Minister Lorithia, have no objection to your appointment.
I understand.
I would never openly question our Divine Emperor. But the wielder of the Monado, the Chosen One, might be a useful tool.
You think so too?
Yes. But a lowly servant of the realm such as myself could never question His Majesty. However, if the Divine Seer were to intervene...
The Seer could free Shulk.
They should be exchanging words as we speak.
Did Melia cover her wings with cloth? I think so. Maybe she's got tiny wings. Maybe she's self-conscious about the size of her wings.
Idiot bird brains. What do we do? A fancy prison is still a prison.
What happened to Melia? I don't see her locked up in here with us.
Exactly. She's in on this.
Shulk, any thoughts here?
Guess wings are status
Melia
then?
won't let us
Maybe.
down. She promised to take us to Prison Island. And she's not the kind of person to break a promise.
Okay, Shulk. You win. I believe you. And if you believe Melia, then no arguments from me.
Now I'm only Shulk. Shulk, you no have to worry. Bird people not bad. I can't believe they imprisoned Riki. No, it's more like Riki let himself be imprisoned.
Yeah?
The ones who came to meet Melia were also wearing those masks. What in the world is going on?
What's up?
What is all this? How can they treat us like this? That Melia chick. You sure we can trust her, right?
Yes?
We have never had any contact with Hyantia before. Perhaps they are being cautious just as we would. That's my thought. Like, aside from, like, the... yeah. Who is this? That's Dunban.
You are to be interrogated by the Divine Seer. Stand back.
Wait. No, is it? It's this dude from earlier.
Alvis! What are you doing here?
Dunban's done a lot.
I see. So that is why you are here.
Is Melia okay? We didn't mean to cause her any trouble.
Rest assured, she is fine. The real reason you have been detained is not because you are outsiders.
You don't mean...
Yes. The Monado. You see, the High Entia and the Monado go back many years. Millennia, in fact.
Yeah, I'll explain more about Dunban later after the cutscene.
Leave everything to me. I shall see to it that you are not held for long. We cannot have the saviors of Her Highness treated as criminals now, can we? Free these people. I shall take responsibility for their actions whilst inside the capital. They are now guests of the Imperial family.
Sir.
I am required to report to His Majesty. Otherwise, I would escort you around the capital. Use this room at your leisure. You are free to roam the city or stay here and rest. Farewell.
Hold on, Alvis. I need to ask you...
Be patient. I know what it is you wish to ask. Do not fear. You will learn when the time is right.
The life of the rich. So where are we going?
Anywhere but here. I'm bored of this stuffy room.
Okay, then.
Riki, find Melly for Shulk.
Riki, wait.
Your Eminence.
What God want?
If you're after Alvis, he's gone.
What? Where did he go?
What happened?
We received an SOS from a small squadron repairing a transporter at Erith Sea. But the transmission was interrupted, and we have lost all contact with the squadron.
Sounds like they need our help.
Shulk and Riki go help. Riki and friends help people in trouble.
Of course. We're happy to help.
But you're outsiders.
Soldier man, not worry. Hereupon Riki is here to save the day.
It is most appreciated. We need all the help we can get.
Okay. So, Dunban was the original wielder of the Monado. in the very intro of the game, he's actually shown wielding the Monado to use it against Mechon. Mechon are only able to be destroyed by the power of the Monado. And Dunban couldn't control it very well, so it drained his life essence whenever he used it. So he had basically nearly destroyed himself attempting to take out all of the Mechon. And after the battle on Sword Valley, it had seemed like Mechon were completely destroyed. Dunban was gravely injured and almost lost, like, full functionality of one of his arms. And from there, the story of Xenoblade kind of moves on. Shulk gets the Monado and finds out that he can use it flawlessly. Dunban, not wanting to be useless, he makes a weapon out of Mechon metal and joins the fight. That's basically what's happened so far. So Dunban has survived his predicament. But he's not dead. He did it wrong. No, he's perfect. He's doing it perfectly fine. Yeah, Dunban is a veteran. So, of our list of people right now, the only one who has significant combat experience is Dunban. Riki has possibly the least in terms of, like, legitimate story. And Shulk doesn't have a whole lot either. I love weapons that kill you while using them. Makes them fun. I've had a few of those while playing Golden Light. I don't know, can you consider Twitch chat to be a weapon? Because it certainly seemed to be used against me a lot. Fast. Hey, don't blame me. You're single-handedly the reason why most of those eye takers spawned. You're the reason behind at least a couple of my deaths. The rest was just me being stupid. That said, I think I'm going to call it here, since we reached a major story beat and just got past a bunch of cutscenes. But it's been fun. It's always fun to play Xenoblade Chronicles. Look on the bright side, I gave you Marv like twice. True, Marv was very useful. Xenoblade Chronicles is honestly a lot of fun, and I hope to play a lot more of it, but I've also got stuff to do, and that's unfortunate. I can't wait for a day where I can just sit around and play games and have that be my source of income. That would be great, but that ain't happening. If only, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people want that, and I don't blame them. It is something a lot of people would want. But, who knows, maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe. If not, oh well. There's a lot of things I want to do with life, so maybe one of those things will work out instead. One way to find out, and that's to keep trucking on. For now, we're going to commit raid Shadow Legends, and we'll give Jellycat some raid promotions, I guess. But thanks for stopping by, Osai, Kishiru, Majestic, and I think, yeah, Poppy was in the very beginning. That's right. I almost forgot. I'll die a glorious death in the war. No, it's more like you'll send 10 eye takers and Jellycat will be terrified. But yes, to all of you who have stopped by and all that, thanks for hanging out, and you all have a nice day. Take care, stay cool in this hot weather, and ciao.